Hello, everyone. I want to say hi from Greece. I am Eleni, and I hope you are all doing fine during this pandemic. I know that classes have come to a standstill or completely stopped for some people, others continue teaching online. It's a difficult situation for everyone, but we will have to adapt at some point. So I think that the best thing would be to be prepared for any possible outcomes. So, if you have decided to take your classes online, you have to keep in mind that you need to be well organized. A lot of things can definitely go wrong while you are teaching online, but I would say that we should focus on the positive aspect of things, and we should try to make the most out of it. So, today I am going to give you a couple of tips that might come in handy if you have decided to take your business online. So, the first thing that I would like to highlight is the fact that since everyone is a little bit depressed nowadays because of the situation, I want you to always bear in mind that this situation has forced a lot of people to stay locked in their houses, and this is taking its toll on families and especially children. They're not used to staying indoors. They were used to going out and playing with their friends, seeing their friends on a daily basis, and I believe that this is affecting their psychology. So, the most important thing for you is to always smile. Put a smile on your face so that they see a happy person entering their homes. During these difficult times that we're going through, a lot of parents have become a little bit depressed, or they might, let's say, scream because of the chaos going on in their houses, and the kids feel the need to see smiling people. So, the most important thing I believe is to have a big grin on your face so that they know that there is a happy aspect to the thing that we're going through. The second thing that I would like to highlight is the fact that your work has to be professional. So, if let's say you put 80% in what you're doing before the pandemic, maybe now it's time to put 100%. Online courses are more demanding and they require a lot of preparation on part of the teacher. So, you definitely have to have prepared your classes beforehand, and what I would strictly advise is to have a plan B in case something goes wrong. Because online classes do not only depend on you, but they could depend on technology. A lot of things could go wrong. A lot of students might not have good signal in the area where they live, so they may be disconnected. And this can be sometimes irritating. You have to keep your cool, you don't have to lose your temper, you have to show more understanding. I believe that after uh, this let's say trial we are going through, we will become better people, more patient, definitely. Um, Furthermore, you need to have all your tools organized and online. So you might need to have more than one sites open at the same time on your desktop or on your laptop, or on your tablet. You can work using a variety of tools. You should have familiarized yourself beforehand with all the applications that you're going to use. And I know that there is a plethora of applications that might be very useful for you. But you have to stick to a couple that you consider to be reliable. Now, another thing that I would advise is to send them projects. That's something I really enjoy doing because it keeps them engaged, first of all. And since they spend their day doing nothing or just playing on, the PS4 or computer or mobile phones, having something creative to do might be appealing for them. So you should actually use a lot of imagination so that you will create a project that will be engaging. And I observed that during this quarantine, a lot of kids that were not willing to learn in face-to-face classes have become more diligent, and that's probably because they realize that their life is changing and that they have to do something different now, and maybe the fact that they are going to attend online classes could be a consolation for them, because they will have the chance to see other classmates at the same time, okay, from home, and they feel happy. And even if they engage in small talk, you should be a little bit lax, and you should allow for it, because you should realize that they have a need to socialize. Now, another thing that I would also advise is to create engaging lessons. When we're talking about online lessons, we don't mean that we connect through Messenger or Skype and we just deliver a class. An online lesson should definitely have a lesson plan in mind. Okay, so it means that you should organize your classes in such a way where they make sense. They have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Okay, so if your students were used to following a routine in their class, for example, reading, dictation, or doing exercises, okay, you should keep to that routine a little bit, but you should differentiate it and make it even more engaging and more interesting. I think that what is mostly important during online lessons is emphasis on writing and speaking. Okay, so as I said earlier, maybe you should focus on giving them projects and help them to develop their writing skills. But at the same time, it is of equal importance to engage them in speaking sessions. So, for instance, since you are sharing your screen or various handouts that you may have searched beforehand, you could ask them to speak about pictures or stories, ask them to watch a small video and then comment on it. There are a lot of things that you can do. In this way, parents who are now observers of your class will realize that what you're doing is an actual lesson, okay, and that their kids are able to produce language. They can speak, they can communicate in English, okay. I'm not saying that you should use English all the time. Okay, you can also revert to their mother tongue if they are unable to understand something, but the focus should be to divide your lessons to, I would say, half delivering a class and the other half should focus on speaking. I think it worked well for me, and parents are amazed at how much their children know, and they are also grateful that you keep them engaged, okay, and that they are learning. They don't care if your lesson is the way it was before, as long as they understand that their kids know a lot of things and that they can communicate. I think it's of utmost importance. Now, if you have to teach grammar, because you definitely have to teach grammar at some point, I think you should do it the fun way. There are a lot of internet sites or applications that you can use. You can use games. You can use, for instance, applications such as Quizalize or Quizlet. Even teach vocabulary, not only grammar. There are a lot of things that can make your lesson more engaging. So it won't be, something really dry, but students will be looking forward to your English session. They will bombard you with messages as to when you're going to have a next class and whether they're going to have a game again. Okay, see what they like most and focus on that. Okay, but try to show them something different every day so that they look forward to the next lesson. Another thing that I would like you to bear in mind is that even now parents can assess who is teaching, who is playing, and who is actually trying to get the money. Okay, so I think that you should focus on being professional, and you should definitely show your work, showcase your work. I believe that the best entrepreneurs are the ones who actually take advantage of a risky situation, and they manage uh, to take it to their advantage. Okay, so I feel that this risky situation might prove to be something positive for us, because in this way, parents can observe lessons. Otherwise, you would have to invite them to your school and have them attend a class. Now it's an opportunity. They will see that what you're doing is something that is aiding their kids, something that will provide them with extra skills, with critical thinking, with a lot of skills that they don't get from actual school, from traditional way of teaching, let's say. The fact that you ask them to watch films or videos or to make a project shows them that they can think even in the second language, not only in their mother tongue. Okay, so I feel that you should try to do your job as best as you can, and you should be grateful that you are able to do it even under these circumstances. So, guys, keep strong, do what you know, and do it as best as you can. Stay safe. Thank you.